The fuck? Let me see here. Damn. Dude, I got 43 subs right now. That's insane. Yeah, you know. Thanks to Klops, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Klops, you know what I'm saying? Dude, it's kind of late right now. My kid's asleep behind me. But, I got Bootcamp, dude. Bootcamp for Halo raids. Since, Asylum's in a bit of a state right now. That being said, I'm pretty excited to see how this is gonna go. Curious to see what Brandis does with this, because I've never heard of a Halo raid in my life. It's like almost 1 in the morning. Oh, look at the player count. Oh wait, never mind. It doesn't say. I was like, there's a total of 12 players on. Look, I'm rank 1. Oh shit. I don't fuck around, dog. 2 new career items. Let me see if Brandis is in a different call here. Shoot, I don't think he is. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of warm up. In the meantime. Dude, I started playing Tarkov again, and I was having a good time playing it. I'm not gonna lie. So that shit was fun. I didn't get any kills, but I almost got close. Let me see, what is this? How do I? How do I switch this? Shit, I don't even think I have Brandis on Steam. Custom multiplayer. browser. Okay. How the fuck do I get it up? What is this? Forge Theater. Shoot, I don't know. Just message him. I don't know what he's doing. Alright. Social game. Fuck it. Let's do this. I wonder if he's getting on, man. He messaged me and then he didn't say anything after. I think he gets off at 1. That's probably what it is. He's not home yet. Hell yeah. Let's see what he says. He's probably still working. I'll be on in about 15 with a buddy of mine. Damn. Brandis's Grand Theft Auto server that he used to always be on fucking died too. So he doesn't have Asylum or his Grand Theft Auto server. He's saying it's pretty crazy. It's alright. It's time to get him into like Daisy or something. He probably won't like it, to be honest.
Slayer.
Oh shit, I think I got a sniper.
Gain the lead.
Look at the strafe.
Gain the lead.
Like this. Oh shit, somebody just saved my life. Damn. I wonder how these raids are gonna go, so you have to like... Shit, right here. Jump, jump, jump. I don't know how people picked this over Call of Duty. This is crazy. Call of Duty's like 10 times better. Even in the state it is now. Well shit, I don't know about that, but I think this is just nostalgic for playing people. Wow. Haven't seen a single person I can kill. Oh, right here. Oh, shit. Ow. Doesn't peek it again, of course. Oh, right here. Come on. See him right there. No, he's dead. Oh shit, I almost fucking died. Come on, peek again, brother. Oh shit. This kind of reminds me of like a Mountain Dew can. Oh shit. Get fucked. Oh shit. I think I remember this thing where it was like red or blue, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like something a Mountain Dew would do. Seems gonna be right here. Nope. Yo.
Revenge.
Oh shit, somebody's right here. Yeah, man, I hope y'all are chilling. Connection to chat failed. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Can't see. It's fine, whatever. I don't know what's going on with the... Please tell me that guy's dead. He's not dead. It's crazy. They're back here. Shit. Damn. I'm confused as to why, like, why isn't there, Nice. Why isn't there any, the alien teams on here? Bruh.
Game over.
Phew. Brother got an achievement. What the hell? Man, I gotta get up at like fucking 6 in the morning. gun that I think I can kind of use. No, never mind. So weird when you get shot. Cancels out the ADS. There's two people below me or above me? Above me. This guy's invisible. Oh, fuck. Damn. Man, I'm curious to see what Ken, Jesse, and Dark Knight and them have planned. Wonder what it's gonna do. Shit. To the server. Can I shoot out this? Man, that gun is dog shit.
Hello,
Oh
Mr.
shit.
Sutter.
Mr. Brandis, how you doing now?
Man, it is wild. I mean, because today, did I tell you the 5M server was down because they were having to rebadge all their cars, and it came up today, and I got on it for a little bit, and it was like everything seemed cool, people were playing, and
Okay.
now suddenly, and like so apparently a group of cops that were like mainly the crooked gang unit that was always fucking with the Crips, they all quit and started their own little small server because they disagreed with some of the changes.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, well, it's interesting, but whatever. And then apparently I come home from work and someone's nuked half. So it's like someone has the Civ server and they've rebranded it and they're trying to claim they're the official server. And then like the main, I don't know. It looks like it's over. I think the whole thing's just gonna implode now. And there's like a whole VC in like the main server with like 50 people in it. And they're in the other server spamming like porn. It's like some asylum type shit going on. It's wild.
Jesus.
Like I've never seen these people so toxic, and I don't know what's going on. I'm not even gonna try to untangle it. I don't know. I don't even know who the bad guy is. Like at least with Asylum, it's like, well, yeah, just fuck Fitz, the fat fuck FFF. But like
Yo.
on this, I don't even know who the bad guy is. What's going on? So.
What were they spamming your server too, or no?
Oh no, well, that's the thing. So my server is technically against the rules. Like there's not, mine is what's called a hangout server, and it's not allowed. But I made it, you know, in 2025 there was no Civ department yet, and I made that for my group of friends because I'm like, we need a place to organize legit RP and avoid all the retarded shit. And we stopped when they made the Civ department this year. The Civ department actually kind of worked, and so we haven't needed to use mine. So it's just been sitting there. But I mean, that's why none of these people that are doing all this weird shit even know mine exists. So it's just now I just got to figure out what server to play on. Probably the one that those guys split off and made, because I don't fucking. It's just so brutal. It's like Asylum just died again, and now this is dying. Like, damn, everything's dying.
I know. I was just thinking about that. I was like, dude.
Entropy and chaos, man. Entropy and chaos. That shit just like it's winning the round right now. It's brutal.
Shoot, I think it's time for you to grind an ecom server on. Jesus, man. Sometimes I shoot these players in Halo.
Game
They
over.
just don't die. You shoot them repeatedly. But, fuck, what was I saying? It's time for you to grind an ecom server. I have to get up at 6 in the morning, so just a heads up.
What's up?
Yo, yo. It's boot camp for you too, homemade?
More so learning how to run boot camp.
Oh shit, okay. Be like, front face, cadet. Show me about face.
Something like that.
I looked at my rank. I'm rank 1 right now. So. It seems like it's going to be a little tough. A lot of these players.
What
they're
is?
doing. Like PvP.
Slain.
Oh, it's not too bad.
All right, I'm loading up MCC right now. You got your MCC loaded up, Ruben? On Reach?
Yeah, I do. I'm on Reach right now.
Alright.
I'm almost there.
So, by the way, a bit of introductions, because this isn't just a regular random recruit. Normally when we get the random recruits, we just kind of don't. I don't want to say we don't give a shit, but it's kind of like FSO. Like, you know, you get a dude in, you just like you never know if he's gonna stay or go, if he wasted your time or not. So Ouija here, I've known him since what, like end of 2019, early 2020, is when he joined Enclave.
2020, 2021.
Okay.
So Ruben here, I met him on Arma 3 roleplay in 2023. This little asshole was robbing a gas station, and I arrested him.
Yep.
Mmm.
So it began.
And we run a little gang on the Asylum server on Arma 3, but the server died again, so we haven't really had any work to do over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get this
man.
man on Halo. Get him serving the real war, because I'll tell you what, Asylum comes and goes, the 5M server comes and goes, but Enclave is literally 11 years old. This shit ain't going anywhere. It's going to keep existing.
Yeah, another person to throw against the Spliggers.
Oh, yeah.
We got it. We got to explain to him what that means. He doesn't understand. This man, Ouija, this guy has not. He's like only been playing Reach for like the last week. Like he doesn't know what Halo really is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh, by the way, it should make sense to you having played a little bit of this game now, Ruben.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure my playstyle in Arma 3 makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. I mean, are you saying you hide in the back with a sniper? Is that what you do, Brandis?
No. I mean, no, just like the general way that I like move up and try to fight people because this is the game I have the most hours on for fighting.
I can't say I've ever seen this man touch a sniper in his whole life.
I
know,
don't snipe. I'm not
first
good with
person. I can see that. But, yeah, it's pretty fun. Been doing. I don't know if people make these maps or what. But these game modes on here.
You mean the custom game, Riser?
Yeah, I'm on like some custom thing.
Yeah,
Custom.
most of those are custom made.
Oh yeah. Back when they gave you the freedom to just make whatever.
Hey, you can do some pretty wild stuff in the newest Halo. It just sucks that the game itself isn't great.
And the simplicity of the mechanics, though, is there.
Yeah.
All right, what is your gamer tag, Ruben?
Shoot. I have. It should be Homeowners Association.
Is it all one word?
No, spaces. Let me check. Let me double check. It's Woohoo, WOOHOO 544.
Revenge.
I was gonna say, I don't think Homeowners Association fits.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess on here you can't change your name, right? So.
Well, you can. I think the first one is free,
Shit.
and then afterwards they start charging you for it.
Windows G. Oh no, I don't know how to bring up the Xbox overlay.
Windows key G, I think. But you can also back out if you're in a game. You can back out, and then when you're in the menu, when you get an invite, it'll give you a pop-up.
Okay. I see it. There we go. I think what intrigues me the most is just seeing the concept of a raid on here. That's one thing I'm pretty excited to see.
Oh, they're pretty fun.
It's 12v12 normally, or
8v8. Because 16's the cap for max players.
gotcha.
I think 12v12 is the infinite cap.
Yeah, 12v12 is for infinite. So this man is totally fresh. Look at his account. This guy is like the freshest fresh I've ever seen.
Gotta get those 50 games in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't. You see how above our names it has like the little, kind of like our gang tag, if we're talking in asylum terms.
Yeah.
You have to have
Enclave
50. Yeah, you got to have 50 matchmaking games for that to unlock.
Oh,
Really,
shit.
you can just spam the custom games. Just start a game, end the game, start a game, end the game,
Copy
and that'll
that.
do it.
Heard. I gotta do that. That's the first step.
But you don't got to do it right now. Like you can do that later.
Look at this. Y'all have y'all's own little enclave training? Enclave?
Oh yeah, we got our own. We got a whole dude. We got a ton of maps, dude, and I'm happy to show you a couple of them when we're done. I'll try not to take too long. It shouldn't take too long though, because you're not a retarded moron. You're a pretty smart dude. Dude, you don't know. I mean, Ouija, you played Arma 3, right? I know Slim plays a lot. Have you ever played Arma 3?
I played a little bit of base game, and then I played on a custom server that had a bunch of sci-fi mods.
This guy right
Oh,
here,
yeah.
he is Ruben Studda, sheriff of the town of Frenny.
That's right.
This man
Sheriff
runs
Studda.
up. Man runs up with a little pea shooter and fights armed Chinese rebels and takes them to jail.
Actual Chinese players.
I played in some PvE server. They had me in a mech. It was kind of wonky. It was on wheels.
I'll say this much. So I did play Halo when I was probably like 12 or like 14 one time. I don't know which one it was, but aside from that, I did do like a Milsim RP for Halo on Gmod. So that's the experience I've
Gmod servers are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Good enough. I don't want to doubt you.
But obviously,
I've played a couple Halo servers on Gmod.
Yeah.
Okay, and just one more thing. This is mainly for Ouija. So on Arma, I go under the name Brandis. So if you hear him slip and call me Brandis instead of Orleans, that's the name they know me as over there. So his habit is he's gonna ramble like Brandis. Be like, who the fuck is Brandis?
He warned
I still call Lansing Gilbert.
He warned me when I filled out the little whitelist application. I was like, Orleans. I like halfway typed out Brandis, and then I had to delete the 5 letters in and switch it to Orleans. But
You know what's funny, Luigi, is when I made the name for Brandis, it was in 2022. I made a gang on Asylum called KPD, which is like Kavala Police Department in a city, and I literally took the NMPD logo from ODST. I just changed the word on top from Numamasa to Kavala, and just used the logo. And it's because like that one officer that's like the higher up in the Oni building, he has like that little gray hat that has a Pete Stacker voice. That hat is that looks like the military hat in Arma 3. It even has like the little earpiece, and that's what the KPD would wear is like our uniform. We look like fucking NMPD cops running around. And so if you remember the audio logs, there was a cop, his name was like Mike Branley. In ODST, he's like that good cop in the little Sadie story. So I like made his name, but I changed it. It was like Mike Brandis. And then I found out in Fallout 3 there's a Dead Enclave defector. His name's Brandis, William Brandis. I'm like, shit, it's all full circle. Like, it all comes around.
What are the chances?
It's clearly fate. But anyway, I'll get Ruben on. I know Ruben wants to wrap this up. He don't want to be on all night, so I'll stop yakking. But I'm not gonna read it all to you verbatim. Like we have literally a document and shit. Like we're super serious. Like it's everything that I say I wanted to do for FSO. Like I did it all for Enclave for real.
Okay.
But basically, so we do have a uniform, just kind of like how we do on Asylum on here. So the emblem, you always have like the diamond. That's our emblem. You always have to have that on. If you take it off, the guys are going to assume you quit, but it's not super serious right now. You can wear whatever armor you want, like when you're just by yourself. I know some people, you probably don't care, but some people, they get armor and they're like, I want to, especially on Infinite, because all the armor on there you have to pay for. Like, I want to wear this, I want to wear that, I want to wear this. And it's like, all right, well, whatever you're doing on your own time, wear what you want. But when we're doing raids and shit, you got to be in the uniform.
All right.
The service tag and all that. So if you press start.
Oh shit. Here, let me plug in a controller.
Shit.
I'm on keyboard and mouse. Let me see.
Have you been playing on controller though? Like when you're playing, or are you doing keyboard and mouse?
I was playing on keyboard and mouse, but I can play on controller. I got one right here.
It's whichever you prefer, honestly. Although there might be some stuff that's harder on keyboard and mouse for you, but
we'll see. I'll try it out on this. I haven't used a controller in a long time, but it shouldn't be an issue.
All right. Well, so you're in the menu now. The options in career.
Yes. Catalog, exchange, customization.
All right. So go down. Yeah. Go to customization.
Okay.
Halo Reach. And then for your Spartan armor.
Okay. Just the regular
Okay.
one.
So. Yeah, so your helmet is going to be the Mark 5B, no attachment, so that's basically the default helmet.
Okay. Copy.
You're probably not going to have it, but your visor is going to be silver or black, but you probably don't have it, so just keep it default if you don't have any of that. You probably don't have any of this stuff unlocked, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I hope the uniform is... I have 10 of those tokens,
it's super easy.
Though. I have 10 of those tokens. I didn't spend anything. That's probably not a lot, but...
I wouldn't worry about them yet. Your shoulders, I guess you don't have any unlocked, but it would be the UA-based security. But just keep them default if you don't have them.
UA... How long does this stuff take to unlock?
So whenever you're in the catalog, it's like the first page of the catalog you unlock. You spend tokens just from playing. It's not hard to get enough tokens to fill out your whole uniform. Like, you could probably get it in 1 or 2 nights if you like do the challenges and stuff. You get so many points, it's crazy.
Alright. Okay, so... I should probably start.
Yeah, everything in that Series 1.
And then for the chest, UA-based security or default if you don't have it.
UA variant. points. Yeah, I don't have any of this, so shit.
Okay, honestly, we'll skip the armor for now because you're not gonna have it. Your
Okay.
colors, just go to your colors, make the primary sage, no, primary steel, secondary sage.
Primary steel, secondary sage. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of green. I like it. I like the sage on here.
So it's like black primary and then green secondary.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, make the primary steel, the black one.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay, now back out to the menu and go down to career. Or I should say, no, go to player ID. It's under customization. Has little dog tags.
Okay.
Okay, so the
diamond, right?
So the foreground for your emblem is going to be number 50. It'll be a bullseye.
Number 50. It's like a pentagon.
Yeah. No, it looks like it should be number 50. It'll be like a little target. It's in foreground, not background. Foreground.
Oh shit! Whoops. Okay.
And then your background will be 95 sharp diamond.
95. All right, but I had to shrink this foreground, huh?
No, don't worry. You just put on the two logos. You don't actually get to change them. You can change the colors, which I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so you have that on. All right, now go over to colors.
All right.
Primary is steel, which is 1. Secondary is 31, all the way at the bottom. It's clear.
All right.
And then the background is sage green, which would be
7.
All right.
Then your service ID is going to be E1 space and then a letter. I guess probably R for Ruben, huh? Whatever you want it to be.
Enter your service ID.
Yeah. Don't put a space. Just do E1 and then a letter. I forget this. I'm thinking on old Reach you had 4 spaces, and on MCC you only have 3.
So E1-L or just E1?
No, just E1, and then the letter you want.
Okay. Shit.
And obviously,
okay, E1R.
and then
Fuck it.
and then obviously you don't have it unlocked yet, but when you do, you see clan tag. Your clan tag will be Enclave Army, like Ouija, but you don't have that unlocked yet, so you're stuck with that default UNSC shit, which is brutal.
It's all right.
All right, so back out, go back to the menu, and I guess while we're on it, go ahead and click that catalog up at the top,
Okay.
and it'll say Series 1 Noble. Just start spamming all your points into that. Just unlock all that shit that you can. That's what you want to unlock, because that's where all the armor bits you're missing are going to be in there.
Should I do this unlock all thing?
Probably.
I don't...
You said you had 10 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like 10 points.
That'll just unlock the first page.
Okay. Oh shit! It says you need 100.
Oh.
Okay, so just click them each one by one, then you'll get the whole first page.
You only need 100 points. How do you get the points? You just challenges.
Playing games gives you points, then doing challenges gets you tons of points. It's not gonna be hard. Like if you play with any of the guys, we get you all the points you need for your whole uniform in like a day. It's easy.
Hey, you get that chest piece on the next page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you can buy out of order like in each page. So like if you unlock the next page, you don't have to go from left to right. Like you can pick anything in the middle. You just have to fill out the whole page before you can move on.
So
Alright,
that,
so
that
you-
was just all the helmets, but no,
All right, you have
no shaders yet.
All right, so you have all that on, so I'm going to go ahead and start up the game. When you load in, don't move. So normally, like when we're doing a raid or we're doing like a big thing, we don't do them a lot anymore, but we're trying to rebuild the team. You can ask Ouija, he remembers back in the day when we had like a big number of people. We had like, probably 40, 50 active people. We had like squads and command meetings and shit going on all the time, and trainings like every day, and squads doing their own trainings. We were very serious about this, and I want to get us back to there. Baby steps, baby steps. But basically, whenever we're doing like one of these big events like this or a clan event, just don't move when you load in. Just stand still.
Okay. Is this for like a picture?
No, it's kind of like it's basically like a state of attention, really. So that like everyone, we're just showing that we have self control. We're not just jumping around because
Gotcha.
usually you can tell if a clan are like shitters or like disrespectful if they're just like jumping around like this, just acting goofy, teabag in the air and shooting shit.
Okay.
Also, I had to stop to put my push to talk. I had to turn my push to talk off because Halo Reach, for some reason, is one of those games. It's when you're on controller, you hit push to talk. It's like anything that interacts with your mouse, it like pauses your game for like a good. Not the game, but it like pauses your movement for a second. So I had to turn off my push to talk and have voice activated. Okay, so just follow me. Whenever someone shoots at the ground like that, that just means you're gonna line up on them or file up, we would say. So yeah, you just line up behind him. Line your reticle up on him. Jump once, fix your legs like this. And so don't look around, just face forward. So this is what we call a file, like in the military, it's like a file. So normally when we're doing raids or debriefs, like we actually file up all the dudes in uniform and they look neat.
Alright.
It's a very, very old Halo thing is just making a line with your team. And I'm not going to lie, like Ouija will tell you, Enclave guys, they make it's a pretty line. It looks great. Most of these other clans, dude, they try to line up, it looks like, I don't know, a fucking crooked ass snake or some shit. Like, this is my logic. If you can't make a straight line, how the fuck are you gonna do like a complex operation? You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna take a base? How are you gonna take a bounty in cartel if you can't even stand in a line? You know what I mean? Same idea.
True. Yeah, understandable.
And the lines are real simple. So basically, if we say if someone shoots like this, they just mostly mean just file up. So you'd file up like that and then cover it down. And then normally, if we want to line people up, if we say line, a line is like shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and do the faces. We have faces. We don't tend to use them very much. It's just ceremonial. So if I say left face, just turn 90 degrees to your right.
Oh, wait.
Right face. Yeah, there you go. You did good. Now right face.
Oh, wait.
It would be 90 degrees. Yeah,
Shit.
there you go. And then if I say about face, it's 180 to the right. You did to the left.
Fuck.
All right, you're good. You're good. Face that way. You're good, bro. You're good. All right, about face. Left face. And so normally if we want to do like a ceremonial line, instead of telling people to line up, we'll just file them and then make them turn to the side with a face.
Okay.
So, right face. Ouija, forward march to base. And y'all are just going to jog. You're not going to sprint. You're just going to jog. And then if we say double time, that's when you sprint. So double time it. There you go. It's real simple. It looks really cool when we have like a whole line of dudes. Like you feel like you're in the fucking squad.
Okay.
Go and line them up on the plate. We got the bomb plates up here that we stand on. You'd fill in the front row first.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, pretty much.
Oh, dude, this is dope. Y'all made this.
I know, right? Oh yeah, this is classic. Let me just tell you, hundreds of dudes have stood where you're standing right now.
Shit, man. Which one's not
This is-
tainted?
No, we sterilize them with radiation every day.
Okay.
They get irradiated. In fact, it's irradiating you right now.
Oh,
no.
no.
No more kids. I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's over.
Alright.
Okay, so just another quick thing. So when we say IGP or in-game procedure or end, it sounds the same. In-game procedure and end-game procedure. Basically, it's just like kind of like your general manners. So like when the game starts, you stand still. When the game ends, because like you can still move a little bit before the game cuts to black. Don't shoot, don't kill, don't be running around. Just stand still and stay there. That's usually IGP. So if someone says that just means stand still and look professional. Especially in raids, like we're not trying to disrespect other groups, even if they disrespect us. It's kind of like how FSO. Well, I don't know. FSO is a bad example because I'm going around calling people cocksuckers, but at Enclave, we try to at least outwardly pretend to be polite to people, even if they don't deserve it. So,
Okay.
don't teabag them, don't smack the bodies, don't shoot the bodies, don't talk shit in the text chat, don't talk shit in the voice chat. Like, we'll talk shit in here if we're pissed off at them, but we're not going to go mouth off to them. Like, we want to try to be good sports,
Yeah.
and hopefully that encourages them to be good sports to us. Don't pick up, like, so if we're doing a raid or a training, like, just don't pick up random weapons and shit without being told.
Okay.
particularly in raids. So in raids, as you've noticed in Halo, it's all about like the weapons. You don't have them in a loadout. Like you have to go pick them up. In the raid, it's kind of the same thing. And we'll teach you like not tonight, but we'll teach you kind of like which weapons to grab, what you're not allowed to carry, that sort of thing. So just be careful. Like when you're in the raid, if you're not for sure, like, hey, I can pick this up. Ask somebody like, hey, can I pick this up? Don't just grab it and run around, because the raids have like these rules. We call it an ROE, and it's kind of like a gentleman's agreement. And if you're caught breaking the rule, they're gonna hit it with a strike. It's like baseball, 3 strikes, you lose. So we're trying. We don't want to be the group that's like fucking up breaking the ROE because they're gonna be pissed off. Like, why are these guys cheating? They're cheaters. They're shitters. They get mad. It's almost as bad breaking ROE as it is having fucking Chinese cheat boxes on Asylum. It's bad JoJo. You don't want it.
Okay.
Bad juju, whatever the word is. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is for the IGP. We do have punishments, but honestly, we don't really enforce that sort of shit. Basically, it would normally in Halo, the classic punishment would be like a crouch lap, making a dude like crouch around and shit.
Okay.
But we don't really do that. I mean, we're all adults. Usually, we're not fucking up. Like, just someone will tell you, hey, just don't do that. All right, you know your marches, you know your faces. Let's see. Okay. The next thing is also your compass. If you look above your shield, Halo Reach has a really cool feature. It should remind you of Asylum a little bit. Is
Yeah.
this bitch actually has a compass? Look around a little bit. You see that compass? Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I
So
see
we
it.
actually use that. We use that for callouts all the time, especially like on these raid bases that we don't know that we're attacking. So go ahead and look south. Look west.
Uh, this way.
Look north. There you go. Perfect. All right, fall off the bomb plates. Come with me. We're just gonna speed run you through this shit right here. Let's see. Just like on Asylum, how you're used to like calling out with directions.
You just went in.
Like,
There's
you just
no
walk into
bearings,
that. Yeah, that's teleported.
welcome to the underground section of the base. This isn't literally underground. It's like in a different part of Forge World, but we're role playing here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're gonna do a bit of basic parkour. I'm not gonna lie. This is how like 98% of clans for all of history have trained people, make them fucking climb bullshit for a minute.
Okay.
It's not hard though. Go into your settings, by the way. Make sure your crouch, or just crouch real quick for me. Hold your crouch down. Perfect. Hold the crouch. That's the way it should be. Okay, so if you look right here, notice how this wall is a little high, right? So in this game, you have crouch jumping. There you go.
Yep.
You have crouch jumping. When you hold your crouch, you kind of sail over it. Now there's a kill boundary in here. No, you don't jump on the top. Jump back over here. Oh shit, you're in there now. You try to get out. Crouch,
Shit.
jump out.
Okay.
So there's a 10-second kill barrier. So you're gonna jump in. You're gonna crouch under, over, and try to get through. Go whenever you want to start. You have as
Are
many
you
tries
gonna
as you
time
need.
me? No.
No, we're not writing the time down. It's just seeing you get through it. That's all.
Oh, you have to get through it. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
oh.
that was close.
All right. Next one is these little towers here. So start climbing these little towers. Yeah. And then this last one you sprint to. Oh, try again.
Oh shit.
You can ask Ouija. There have been some fellas that took an inordinate amount of time to do this. So. You're doing
I'm
good.
over here messing up. Been a while since I've been on here.
Dang, yeah, that last jump's kind of. Oh shit.
Listen, don't feel bad. This is like your first time playing it.
Well, I'm kind of used to crouch jumping, cause of Rust. But I mean, I'm kind of whiffing it right now. Oh no.
I mean, it's a different game, so the physics are like different enough that whatever your Rust muscle memory is not gonna help you.
Yeah.
It might actually hinder you a little bit.
Oh fuck.
You can also try jumping on the like very end of the corner of the block.
Yeah. Oh no. Dang, boys.
Remember, kind of look at me, right? So this is how I always imagine it. So you have your momentum, you kind of jump at the last bit, and you're holding your crouch. Imagine it's like you're gliding over it. Like, you'll feel it, like it just catches. You know what I mean? There you go. See what I mean? Think of it. It's like when you're holding that crouch up, you glide up there.
I gotta run. No.
No, you don't got to sprint on these. You can just walk. There you go. See? There you go.
All right.
And then sprint the last one.
There you
There
go.
you go. Look at that. All right, hop down here. So this one's gonna be a killer for you. It's the
Okay.
grenade jump wall. So one thing I'm gonna give you a heads up to save you from dying. When you
Okay.
throw a grenade, if you fail your jump, don't throw a second grenade, because one grenade in this game will not directly, when you're at full health and shield, it won't kill you. It'll fuck you up, but it won't kill you.
Okay.
But you just grab the health kit. There's a little cheat in Halo Reach. If you grab a health kit, it instantly forces your shields to start recharging. So if you fail a jump, just grab the health kit, let your shield get up, and try again. I'm probably gonna fuck this up, but basically the timing is you throw the grenade down, right when it's gonna blow up, you jump, and it'll throw you up over the wall. So, damn, I fucked. See what I mean? Had a
Okay.
long day, but you see, I grabbed the health kit, I regened, and damn. So there we go. And you can also throw in a crouch jump with that as well. See, you jumped early. It's all good.
His grenade also went under the wall.
Yeah, that
Oh,
happens. Oh,
shit.
watch out.
Ease to grab, right?
Uh-huh. Well, no, you just grab them automatically. You don't have to press a button.
Do I?
It also helps
Only-
not to be
only-
directly against the wall, so it doesn't
Yeah, you
go
don't have
through
to
it.
be. Yeah. Also, so look at me. Like I'm throwing it like on the floor.
Yeah.
If you throw it like kind of like you were doing something, I don't know how you were doing. But you were like glitching it through the wall or something. So
Okay.
damn, he stuck the grenade on himself. Grab the health if you need it.
Oh
Wait, no, he's in the back. Back up, back up.
Oh,
All right, now grab the health. Grab the health. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, try waiting like half a second after you throw it before jumping.
Like if you need to throw it, like just listen to this, right? Check this grenade. Get a sense of how long it takes to explode. Like you want to time it so like right when it's about to explode, that's when you jump up. You don't like throw it and then jump because you're gonna be too early. There you go. You're gonna. That's a good sense
Am I
of it.
just like hugging the wall too much? Is that what's going on?
I think it's just the timing of the grenade
Okay.
and the jump.
I was closer. Yeah, there you go. Too early.
Okay. Okay. And under what circumstance? It seems like a rare situation, no?
If you ever need
there
to
are.
get some extra height on the jump to get into a base.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
some scenarios where this will give you a way. Like, I literally have one of our raid bases is designed. One of the ways to break in requires a grenade jump. So,
Is
and
there,
there are a lot of exploits you can do for it.
is there
yeah.
not like player boosting?
Oh no, there's player boosting, and you will be trained on that too. But this is for like if you're by yourself and you don't have a teammate to throw you. Sometimes you
Gotcha.
get a grenade jump over things.
You're getting close.
Yeah. Do I gotta crouch when I get up there?
It'll help, but you don't have to. But it'll help. It's all just in the timing.
Oh shit.
Almost.
Close.
Yeah.
Maybe try getting a little closer to the wall next time.
Oh,
Oh.
there he goes.
Oh, I should have crouched.
try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you crouch, you would have made it. Yeah, a little too early.
Bit tough. Bit tough. Okay, too early.
I also need to get a little closer to the wall. I think you got too far from the nade.
Like right here.
Oh, there he goes. Oh,
Oh shit.
You're getting it. Too early.
Too early. Okay, so there's got to be like bee hopping in this too, then, right? Like bunny hopping. Oh, there we go.
There you go. I don't know
There
about
you go.
bee hopping, but
hold on. I'm gonna be back in 1 second.
alright.
I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah, feel free to keep learning the timing on that.
Yeah.
But it's really like right. You want to jump right before it goes.
Okay. I'm doing it too early. Ah, that was too early. So.
You'll get the timing down eventually.
I'm sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go jail that cat, man, that came up here.
There you go. Second time.
Getting a feel for it, Ruben?
It's a little tricky, but yeah. The timing.
And I'll give you an example of when this this seemingly niche technique was worth learning.
Okay.
Hold on.
The nade got stuck to you.
Yeah.
Well, the nades sometimes stick to you. There's also the plasma grenade. If you haven't seen those actually do stick to people. They're like a Semtex.
Alright.
Those are pretty funny.
Yeah, I would not try to grenade jump with those.
Yeah, those actually will kill you if you're standing close to them. They're way more powerful than the frags. The frags are really good because you can lob them in all kinds of crazy directions and bounce them.
Hey, you're getting it down now.
Yeah, I think I'm figuring it out. Kinda.
Just takes time.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Started streaming and everything froze for a second.
Ah, gotcha.
Orleans, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to. I wanted to show Ruben what I was talking about here.
Yeah.
If he can check the stream real quick for a second. So this was one of our videos on our channel. This was like that compilation from several years back. Ouija, I don't know if you were in at the time. Ouija's had some times in his career where he decided to resign and go play with the randoms and filth out there.
Okay.
In the wasteland.
Yeah, out in the waste. But so this back in 2020 we had an inscription class for so I'm in the bureau, which is meant to be kind of like the special forces unit, I guess, one of them.
Our Spartan killers.
Yeah, and we had some what we call inscripts, or like our trainees, and we had been training for this raid. It was like a nasty op base, and we took it like second or third push. And you're gonna see how he did a grenade jump. You ready for this clip right here? See, look, he grenade jumped himself up onto that high ass wall like that by himself. Didn't need a teammate. And it's important that he did that because then if I can skip ahead to the scene, so this is in their base where their sniper is. See, there's their base. Look, they're on the wall being goofy. There he is. Look, he got up and flanked in and killed their sniper, which let us take the base because without that snipe, we were able to push in and kill all their guys out. All because of that one play. Using that one.
Was I in that raid?
You might have been in that raid. But that's just an example right there of like why we do these techniques, because they're not going to help you all the time, but there will be a play where it could be game changing. It could decide the outcome of the game. 100%.
Okay.
Oh, you're learning quick.
All right, so I'm going by. I've not done a reach BCT in literally years because we've been mostly on infinite side until recent events. So I'm kind of having to look at the doc myself here.
I took a look at that white phase and I saw the call out that I had to teach him. I said, I do not remember any of these.
I'll also tell you this, Ouija, as far as I'm concerned, we can take liberties. Like, we don't have to follow it in order. It's just all the content of it mostly has to be taught.
I was going to say, I think the entire speech going over the different branches.
Oh, no, you can.
Vertebrate core is going to be taken out.
I mean, the vertebrate core is going to be eventually remade, but, you know, we don't have to mention it for now. Just wing it, you know, using the doc as a guideline, not as the rule. Anyway, so I'll give you the quick history lesson. We used to have like a 3-phase system because we had so many recruits would come in that you basically, it'd be like the real army. You get like a red, white, and a blue, and like these parts of your training will be different phases. And I'm kind of going by the document, but like really we can just get it all done tonight. But basically the history of the clan, the short version is we started it in 2015. May 20th is the day it started. I started it. I was the president way back when. I was in charge, large and in charge. Not large actually, but yeah, we started on the original OG Reach on 360. We fought a shitload of clans, had a bunch of wars. We killed people. We lost some wars, won some wars. We're based off of the Enclave from Fallout. If you played Fallout, then you probably know who the Enclave are. We're the U.S. government. We're America, and we're apparently really evil. And people hate us because we're evil. We're not. We're like the most ethical people, but we're also evil. I guess I don't know. That's basically the short version. I'm sure if you stick around, you will get lore dropped because we yak about the past all the time because we're nostalgic. But I mean, we already do that shit on Asylum, so I mean, it's nothing you're not used to. All right, so history lesson done with and shorted. Here's the vehicles. So as you know, you probably noticed in Halo Reach, you got vehicles. VDM. There's no VDM in this bitch, and this is not Arma 3. These vehicles are not fucking paper mache. They do not fly into atmosphere if you hit a fucking rock. So you gotta know how to take these. You gotta know how to take these down. So what's great in this Halo is that the vehicles are balanced against certain weapons. So your Magnum, we basically go by the unit of the DMR, but the Magnum does the same damage per shot as a DMR, so it'll be the same equivalent. Ballistic weapons, I'm gonna give you this little tip. Ballistic weapons like human guns, that's what you want to use to shoot a vehicle. Don't use Covenant shit like needle rifles. Some people get like the little pink, the needle rifle, and they'll shoot. That does not do anything to the vehicle. You're wasting your time. Get your gun out. If we're in a raid and there's a vehicle and we say, you know, beta the vehicle, shoot the vehicle, just get out your AR, your Magnum, and just fucking shoot the bitch. One thing I'll tell you about vehicles, this is a neat little thing a lot of people don't know about Reach, is that the vehicle health is actually tied to your shield. So, for example, this Ghost right here. If I'm sitting in this Ghost, and I don't remember the actual numbers off the top of my head, I'm going to skip the call-outs for now. I'm going to go down to vehicles, because where's that at? There it is, yeah. So the Ghost takes 11 DMR shots, so it would take this Magnum, it would take 11 bullets to damage it. Every vehicle on Reach has 4 health levels. It doesn't have like a bar or anything. It's just like you can tell by how fucked up the vehicle is. It has 4 levels of health. So you got pristine. You got scuffed where it's a little dinged up. You got smoked where it's like badly damaged and smoking, and then you have on fire where it's like it's on the verge of blowing up. You probably want to get rid of it. That's your 4 health levels. The way it works is the Ghost is 11 shots. So if I'm in that Ghost and you were to shoot it with 11 DMR shots or 11 Magnum shots, it would have like you hear like a little sound like metal breaking or whatever. You'd see parts fly off of it. It'd be scuffed. And then if you keep dumping more rounds into it, it'll start racking up damage levels and it'll blow up. The neat trick on Reach, this is kind of the cheat code, is if you shoot this Ghost 10 times, you don't get it 11 times, you shoot it 10 times, and that guy goes behind a rock and his shield goes back up, it's like it never happened. He can come back out, you dump 10 more shots into him, it doesn't matter. You have to get the threshold to cause damage to make it take damage. So it's very important when we're in big team battle or we're doing a raid and we're trying to destroy a vehicle, even if you like can only put 1 bullet on it, put a shot on it, because anything that keeps his shield down means all the damage put into it is still there. So that's why it's very important to always keep pressure whenever I'm stuttering a lot. Fuck. If we call in a team shot on a Vic, make sure like no matter what you're doing, drop what you're doing and put shots on that shit. You can ask Ouija. We shoot down enemy vehicles all the time. Like our team shot for that is actually fucking famous. Like they cannot run vehicles against us. This shit just gets melted. But yeah, every vehicle type generally has, you know, a certain general amount of damage it takes. So like the Ghost takes 11 shots. The Mongoose over here takes 12. But the Mongoose is a piece of shit, so I would not recommend ever driving it unless like you know you're not in a fight. All the vehicles also have like sort of weak points that take more damage. So for example, if you look at the Ghost, you see that little circular thing sticking out of the left side there?
Yeah.
That's the engine. If you shoot that, was it like 3 or 4 times with the DMR, the thing just fucking instantly explodes. Or once with a sniper rifle, just instantly blows it up. Just boom, dead.
5 shots, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're fighting a Ghost and they're facing you with that side, just shoot that little thing. Boom. With the human vehicles, the wheels, if you shoot the tires take like I think double damage. So for like the Warthog especially, if you can just aim for the wheels, it'll do more damage. If you can't hit the driver and shit, you can shoot them off pretty easy too. So the Revy and the Warthog, so the Revy takes 12 shots per health level. The Warthog takes 15 if you're not hitting it in the wheel. I'm not expecting you to know these off the top of your head, but it's just giving you a sense of the kind of punishment they can take.
Okay.
This over here is the Scorpion. You're not going to see many of these in raids, but like in BTB, you might see them on some maps. The Scorpion takes 35 shots. That's a mag plus of ammo to get it down to health level. So it's really important to team shot these because they can eat a lot. The weak points on this, so the turret on the top, if you have like a really powerful thing, like another tank or Spartan laser, you can actually blow the turret off the top, and then the vehicle is basically just a rolling piece of shit that can do nothing.
All right.
You see that little canopy that goes over the driver, you can actually shoot that off with enough damage, and then his head is exposed, so he's easy to kill out of it. And then you see the treads, you see always like the 4 treads, you can actually shoot the armor plates off, and shooting the tread, like the actual rubber, that does double damage. So if you see the treads on the tank, shoot that. And then finally, the last weak point, you can't see it here, but on the back, there's a vent under that gun. There's a vent.
Okay.
That does 3 times damage. So if you're ever shooting a tank, try to shoot it in the ass. It does the most damage. The way to do it. Same thing over here. If you look at the Covenant tank, which is the Wraith, it's the same damage. It takes 35 shots. You can blow the little hatch off where the driver is. The big gun on the top can be destroyed by other Wraiths. And it also has like a little engine in the back. It's like a little glowing hole. You can shoot it and it does 3 times damage. So aircraft, here's the Banshee. The Banshee is kind of nasty if it's a good pilot, especially like a PC pilot, because if they're on mouse keyboard, they can just fucking instant flip that thing around. It's crazy how they can abuse it. That thing, I believe it takes 10 DMR shots, so it's pretty fragile. If we're in BTB or even some raids, team shoot it down pretty easy. And then this vehicle over here, this is just a prop version, but the Falcon, which we call the Vertibird, this is kind of a big deal for us. This vehicle, we like to use it in raids. Our maps, we specifically built them to use this as a defending piece of equipment because we just love this. I mean, it's from, Fallout, you have like a tilt rotor that's the Enclave Vertibird.
Yeah.
So we kind of role play that this is our shit right here. In the normal version of this, it'll have 2 turrets on either side that a player can get in.
Okay.
And so it also takes, let me see, what is it? 15 shots for health level. Pretty fragile. It doesn't have any direct weak points. I think the canopy, you can actually break the glass and snipe the driver out of it. But otherwise, the vehicle doesn't really have any major weak points. Just shred it up if you're fighting it. So on and so forth. That's pretty much it for vehicles. I know I rushed you through there, but do you have any questions? You kind of understand the gist of Halo vehicles, like how their health and shit works, yeah?
Yeah, so what about this this red vehicle? Where's the weak point on this?
That one doesn't have any.
He doesn't really have one. The driver and the passenger are pretty easy to shoot out, though, if they turn their side to you.
Okay.
One thing I will tell you, a little quirk of the Revy, you probably will never see this happen because the people that would do this don't even play anymore. But the passenger seat of the Revy has a weird coding error from like years ago. If you get a sniper rifle and you sit in the they would call it Revy sniping. You sit in the passenger seat, and when you're in the passenger seat, you're in third person, and you can't zoom in. You just have like this big third person reticle. For some reason, it has like crazy fucking heavy aim assist. So people would go around in a Revy with the sniper, just like doing drive-bys on people. I don't think you'll ever see that happen, or in the wild. But just so you know, if you get in the passenger seat of that thing, you basically don't have to aim. The game fucking aims for you. It's crazy.
All right.
All right, let's see. So you understand your vehicle. So the biggest thing, though, is just remember your vehicles kind of have, like, infinite health if you milk that shield. So if you're in a vehicle and you're taking damage, get behind a rock or something, get your shield up, you can preserve. You could theoretically keep, especially like a tank or a Wraith, you could keep that bitch alive for a whole game and just massacre people from, across the map. It's pretty crazy how that works.
What is,
All right, let's see.
Is this the typical gun that I'll be using?
So in most of our game types, yeah, you'll start with the AR Magnum, 1 grenade. That's like our typical loadout. But when you're defending, so come over here. I'll show you, there's a little armory over here, I believe. Yeah. Most of our bases are going to have what we call an armory, and it'll be something like this. You'll usually have these boxes. We have our guns in them.
Okay.
So for instance, here's a sniper rifle. Most bases will have 1 snipe. They'll have 1 rocket, a GL, maybe a couple of shotguns, and then DMRs. When you're defending, you're going to have DMRs generally. But when you die and you spawn in the field, you're going to spawn with, this shit. Go and pick an AR back or pick your pistol back up. There you go. All right, come with me. Let's go ahead and do. I'm cramming a lot in your head, by the way. Normally we would break this up into multiple sessions for people, but I trust you can kind of retain. And what you don't retain, you will definitely retain when you're in the middle of the raid getting fucking farmed by the sweats. Go and hop in the vertibird with me here.
Hell yeah.
This remind you feel like you're in your hummingbird yet?
Oh, I feel like I'm actually in the, because I've seen the Fallout show.
Oh yeah, you feel like you're in the vertibird?
Yeah.
All right, so this vast area, this whole map, this is what's called Forge World. 98% of all your raids are gonna be on some version of Forge World.
Oh.
Bye.
Shit. I'm alive.
He lived. He lived. Here, get in.
I was trying to move to the seat.
There's no button to switch seats in this game.
Ah, there we go.
Here, let's just go by hog because I want him to be able to see, and the bird he's not gonna be able to see shit where he's at. It's cool. You can follow in the bird if you want, though, Ouija.
All right, I'll do that.
Here, hop on
That'd
the
be like
hop on the
fun.
turret. Hop on the turret. You feel like you're on your gun quilling now? Here we go. The gun quilling.
Oh yeah. With the
All right, so typically we would say for vehicles, if we're using like warthogs, we'd say like mount up, dismount, you know, same shit, but that's mostly just for roleplay. So this whole range, this whole, I guess, mountain that we're on top of right now, this whole area that's green,
okay.
this up here is called Alaska, and if you look down, look at your motion sensor at the bottom left, notice there's actually...
it's
Now, it's not like set in stone. A lot of these callouts are not going to have an in-game callout. They're just made up ones. But
Okay.
a lot of the, like, especially like the studio-made maps and Forge World, like, have base callouts that will show up there that are, you know, semi-useful to you. So yeah, this whole range right here is Alaska. There are a couple of particular callouts. So right here, this little bit that sticks out, this is called Crucifixion Hill. There's a bit of Enclave lore in that. We have a raid base called Hoover Dam that stretches out over the water here, and this is where the crosses would be, like the little Legion camp. So we call this little area right here the Crucifixion Hill, and we normally like to pick people up here and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay, the opposite end of Alaska, there is what we call the camp. So you see this like little raised bit right here at the north end?
Yeah.
This is camp. So if we're on Alaska, we say go to camp. That's what camp is. All right, now we're gonna head on down to the canyon area here. There's a lot, but don't worry. You'll learn what you need to learn. What you don't remember, you will be reminded of, I assure you. All right, so this whole area right here, this is called the. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So if you see, look on the right, you see this hill right here, this green bit up there. Look to the right, you see that up there?
Yeah.
That's called Marine Hill, and we can actually get up there. There's climbs to get up there.
Like right
We're not
here.
going to show you the climb right now, but yeah, that up there, that whole green section, that's called Marine Hill. And then if you see, don't get out of the hog, but just look like, so these rocks right here, I'm kind of shooting.
Yeah.
This is the path to climb Marine Hill solo. You can also do buddy jumps on those bits. But yeah, that's Marine Hill climb. That's how you get up there. These trees right here under Marine, these are called red trees because in the canyon you would have, in Hemorrhage, you have like two identical bases. This would be red side of canyon, so these trees, these are red tree. And then if you also look up this way, see how the climb up to go to Marine, there's a second climb, we call that 3-man, because if you have 3 people, you can do a big buddy jump and throw them up on top of this mountain right here, which we call Whale. So you get them up on top of Whale up there. All right, so here in the center we have Red Bull. This is where the base would be for Hemorrhage. This is Red Bull right here.
That being the opposing team.
Yeah. So, there's red and blue, you know, in multiplayer. So there's a Red Bull. And then this right here, this is the inlet right here between Alaska and the other mountain is Montana. So if you look to your right, that whole mountain is called Montana. Yeah.
Okay.
And then right here, this is called Shark's Mouth. See this little cliff to your left right here? This is Shark's Mouth. And then if you look above it, you got Shark's Nose. Like up on Montana, that's called Shark's Nose. And then under Shark's Beard. So basically all this is just the shark because it looks like a giant fucking shark.
Copy.
All right, so in the middle of canyon, this little hill we're on right here, this is called Blueberry Ridge because in Hemorrhage, right here in the middle of the map, this is where the plasma launcher, which is the blueberries, would spawn. This bigger hill right here, this is called Hamburger.
This one.
No. This hill that we're literally on right now, this little green hill we're on, this is Hamburger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then so from Hamburger, if you look where I'm shooting, so there's a 2-entrance cave that's called Water Cave because there's water in it, and it just goes between these 2 places. That rock right there in the middle, that's called Passo's Rock. That's named after one of our members right there.
Okay.
And then right here, this little nook, this is called Hobo Cave. And then up there, that's called Dry Cave or High Cave interchangeably, but mostly Dry Cave.
Okay.
And then going past, if you look towards Dry Cave, kind of right there, that's called Wraparound. There's this little bit you can get on. This is called Wraparound.
Ah, okay.
And then if you look way up above at the top of the mountain up there, there's a hard-to-reach spot that you can get to. We call that Lion King up there, like way up there.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's Lion King.
Oh, whoops.
All right, so you see where Dry Cave comes out. Here's a blue tree right here. These trees are called blue tree.
Red tree, blue tree.
Yep, and this would also be like where the Wraith would spawn. So this would also be called like Blue Wraith Rock. These little rocks right here. And then down here, this whole area, this is called Beachhead. This beach right here in the canyon is Beachhead. Coming back over, you don't have to come over here, but there's a little hidey area back here. We call this Marshall's Folly. And the reason for that name is that like a long time ago, like 2018, we did this giant 8v8 thing with a clan called Goldpack, which is led by a weird autistic guy named Marshall Goldpack.
Okay.
And they had they had a lead on us by like 3 points. And so all of his 8 guys went and just hid back there on that rock. And we climbed up Montana over them and shot down and just murdered them all and won the game. It was like, you know Inglourious Bastards, that scene where they're like in the theater just shooting down at everybody? It was just like that. Like we're just shooting down at all these idiots. It was so funny.
This is pretty crazy to see this map in person compared to
oh yeah, in a video.
Yeah.
So this right here is Montana. I'm not going to make you climb it tonight, but I know Ouija here will have a fun time making you do some climbs one of these days when you have time. This is also one of the...
I'm going to be climbing it with them.
Yeah, man needs to practice.
I always got to practice Montana.
But yeah, you can get up here. I'm not going to make you do it tonight because you will be here for a while, dude. It's a hard climb, especially on keyboard. I don't know how keyboard would play it if you're on keyboard. But...
I'll let you know now. Grenade jump is not going to help you on there.
Oh yeah, you saw me try it.
So yeah, so if you ever hear Montana climb, that's Montana, and then this right here, this is called Hyper Montana. It's the second way to climb, but it's even harder, and we're not going to make you learn that because that's like really advanced shit right there.
I haven't even been taught it, I don't think.
Well, it's some advanced shit. That's all I'm going to say. And then the most basic climb. So this is right here. We call this the slope, where you're coming out of the canyon going back here. This is the slope.
Okay.
Just a little grassy bit you just came up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make you do it, but I'm just gonna show you. This right here is what we call Alaska or Front Alaska. This is like the most essential clan. Like, this is the first climb I ever learned when I first joined a clan. I'm not gonna make you do it, but this is just how you get up on Alaska from the front. Ouija will show you that
I
another day.
See it. I kind of see it. I want to try it.
It's definitely one of the easier ones.
Oh, okay.
Just takes a little time to learn.
And now this whole area that we're in right here, this is called the Pass. And if you look up here, this is called Rock Slide.
Okay.
And go ahead, hop out, follow me real quick. I'm going to show you, just ignore there's some bullshit here for this for target practice, but we're not going to deal with it. Just ignore it. When you come up here, there's this little cave. We call this ISIS cave. Just a tiny little nook in there. That's a little ISIS cave in there. You got to go open the ISIS cave. Look in there. It's our bounty hiding up in there.
Dang, it's dark in here.
Oh, yeah.
This bridge is pretty cool too.
Yeah, that whole area is called Rock Slide. And I guess if
We're
you want to
supposed to
get
have
really...
AI's fun on that bridge, aren't we?
Yeah, I have to use the modded game type, which I don't have on my PC. But
Is it empty?
also, if you look really high, so there's Marine right there, right? That green bit, that's Marine.
Yeah.
If you look above Marine, I don't know if you see my bullets, but that like ledge really high up there, it's not at the top, but like in the middle. That ledge is called General's Ledge.
Okay.
It's named after an ally of ours from years ago. Sit up there and snipe. All right, so coming back through, this is the big cave. If you ever hear big cave, that's what this is. This is a big cave. It connects the canyon to the rest of the map. And then we are now on the coastline. So remember, beachhead is canyon. Canyon is beachhead. And this whole area from here all the way north, this is coastline. But we're going to start with the island call-outs here. So down here, this is South Sandbar. You have 2 sandbars that link the island to the rest of the map. So this is South Sandbar. And then this part of the island is South Grassland. On the opposite side of the island is going to be North Grassland. So there's 2 grasslands on the island, one north, one south. Pointing out some mountains. So this big mountain right here, this is called Paradiso. Some kids call it Everest, but we call it Paradiso.
Okay.
This smaller mountain right here on the south side of the island, that's Arkansas. Hop back in. So right here we have Split Cave. So there's Split Cave East and Split Cave West. So Split Cave West right here, Split Cave East right here. So you got Cave East, Cave West.
Okay.
I know it's a lot to take in, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I take for granted because I've been playing on this map for like what, fucking 15 years. But for you, this is like day one. This is all.
He plays enough with the guys. He'll learn it all.
Yeah.
All right, so this section right here, this is called Little Island right here. Notice how it's kind of by itself in the water. It's a little island. Coming back over, so this rock right here is called Honey Rock, and inside you have Honey Cave. Yeah, Honey Rock and Honey Cave. Sometimes the guys will call it Honey Boo Boo. It's a bit of an inside joke, but yeah, it's Honey Rock, Honey Cave.
Gotcha.
This is North Grassland that we're on right here. Heading up here, we have what some people call Horseshoe or Little Inlet right here in the island right here. So Horseshoe, Little Inlet, whatever you want to call it. Here you can see there's a path up. You can go to the top of Paradiso from here on foot, you see?
Yeah.
And then cutting right, so here you see a Split Cave West comes out right here.
Okay.
And then you have in the middle of the island, you have Forerunner Cave. The Forerunner Cave just cuts right through under Paradiso. Kind of get the island, it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of places to roach, I'm sure you can tell. And that's honestly, it's funny, that's actually a term I started. When did I implement that, Ouija? Like 2020?
As far as I can remember, you've been using it.
Yeah, so I started using the term roaching. I picked it up from Asylum, and I put it into Halo.
Nice.
And now all my guys call it roaching whenever people sneak around. It's roaching. Thank you, Asylum Cartel. Thank you, Asylum Cartel, for teaching me roaching. Okay, so this right here, if you look out into the water on our right, this is the lagoon. There's waterfall. We call that lagoon and waterfall. If you look... Actually, yeah, that area, yeah, that's waterfall, and then over here, this middle water, we tend to call this lagoon. My bad. This middle water, we call that area lagoon. If you look up, I don't have any ammo, I think. Yeah, if you look way up there, there's a hangar. Some maps will be based in that hangar. Above it is the quarry. There's an area up above it called the quarry. And then that giant-ass rock out there, that's called Pillar. Giant-ass pillar out there. You can hide, like, falcons hide behind it all the time, like in raids and whatnot. All right, so moving on. These rocks right here, these are crab rocks. We just came across the North Sandbar. These are crab rocks right here. Passing that, we're going down coastline. And then right here, we have what is called Ranger Climb. So that's a whole lap. I know you've probably forgotten half of the call-outs I've given you, but fuck it. You're getting a sense of the shape of Forge World. So now, I guess I'll speed run you through. Well, I won't. I'll show you the basic Ranger climb, but I'm not going to make you do much else. Ouija will give you the full climbs. If you're cool with that, Ouija, you'll do the full climbs with him another day when you two are on, because obviously y'all can be on. Y'all can be on during normal human hours. I can't most of the time. So
yeah.
But yeah, this one you don't have to sprint. Sprinting makes it easier in my opinion, but you just kind of go up here and just spam your jump.
Kind of want to jump into like where the two rocks meet.
Imagine you're trying to vault. I would start here. Back up real quick. Watch me do it. This is how I prefer to do it. I start spamming jump, and it just takes you up. There you go. So now you're on what's called Ranger 1, right here. You come up this way. And then crouch and jump over to this rock right here. Oh, slid off.
Ooh.
There you go. Oh, no, go the other way. Go the other way. Oh.
Oh
No.
man, that's making you slide down, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful.
That was a bad one.
Oh.
Oh. Who made this map?
This is like
This is Bungie.
made it. But look, so what you want to do is kind of like see how you have like that flat area. Just jump and crouch, and you'll just sail right over. They're gonna come this way. Yeah. There you go. And then you can just crouch, jump up this. There you go, and then just stick to the side. Jump up this little bit. Just spam your A along the wall, and now you're up Ranger 3. You're at the top of Ranger. Isn't that cool?
All right, so Arkansas, Pasadena,
Paradiso, not Pasadena.
Paradiso.
So yeah, that one on the right's Arkansas, then the big one's Paradiso, and the one with the cave is Honey. That's your 3 main rock formations on
Lagoon,
Island.
Waterfall.
Yeah.
Mid Lagoon, is that?
I guess that'll work. Yeah. Well, I really get the water call outs.
What is this?
All right, come.
Oh, this is
Ranger 3, and that's Alaska over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you come down here before we get picked up, come down here with me. Don't jump, but just run down with me, because I want you to die. There is fall damage in this game, so.
Okay.
And you'll be taught how to kind of cheat the fall damage, because there are ways to do it.
Oh, you're like
But
sliding.
nothing-
That's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of surfing. To
Yeah,
some
it's I
extent.
like surfing actually. That's a good way to put it. So this down here, this is called Back Alaska, and there are ways to. You won't be showing this tonight, but there are ways to actually climb Alaska from behind, like here, to get up there, and that's one of the more vital climbs to have in raids. Ouija, land over here and pick us up real quick. Take us back up to the base. And go ahead and run him through the attack patterns.
Oh.
Oh shit. You're good, dude. You're good.
Did I just take you out? Skyjack.
Yeah, it's good. All right, take us back up to the base. All right, so just follow me over here. Actually, let's go downstairs to get you a gun real quick. I'll better explain my point.
I'm wondering where the DMRs are on this map.
They spawn in the firing lanes, so come over here. Come here. Should be, yeah, come over here by this crate. There's a DMR. Pick that up, Ouija. Well, Ouija, go get one from another lane. Get this one, Ruben, right here. Pick this up. I'm gonna grab one from this lane over here.
I think some spawned by the top side sandbags.
And this also used to be a, back when we had like way more recruits, like Ouija will tell you, we had a point, we had like a full lobby of dudes in here running basics. There's like 4 NCOs and they had all these recruits and they were like in these lanes doing like all the recruits in here doing 1v1s and we're just up on this catwalk watching them do their 1v1s and shit. It was crazy.
Getting us to learn how to play around small amount of cover.
It's like the barracks. It looks like barracks.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to. It's meant to be like an underground hangar that we've converted into a training course. Kind of the role play behind this base.
So with this, Bungie made the map, but y'all made y'all's base. So
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically,
they made the base map.
So you see these gray blocks, there's a thing called Forge you can go into, and you can basically move any block, like you can spawn the blocks around and move them around how you want and place weapons and spawn points. And so that's how, like, the template, that Forge World template, that's Bungie. But you can do what you want. Now, come over here, there's an ammo crate. Some maps will have ammo crates. These will refill, not your power weapons, but like your DMR, your Magnum, shotgun, grenade launcher, they'll get refilled off of this. Okay, I wish we had a good target set out here, which we really don't. Maybe we'll just, let's go back in base. Come over here. We'll just shoot vehicles. The vehicles will work. Yeah. So we have 4 main attack patterns that we use on Halo Reach. The game is like slow enough. Kind of a lore thing. In Fallout 3, the Enclave soldiers will like randomly scream like attack pattern gamma. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just meant to sound fucking tactical. But we thought, well, why don't we make it a real thing and make it practical? So we have the attack pattern system. Basically, whenever like a higher up calls this pattern, just acknowledge it and roll with it. If we say attack pattern alpha, alpha is just a Zerg rush. So if we say alpha the front gate, just run at the gate. Sometimes we'll specify like alpha move and shoot, and that just means jog with your gun up shooting. But normally if we say alpha, that means sprint in. That means like, oh, we broke in, we got an opportunity, we need you to just rush in, rush in. That's what alpha is. So if you're wanting people to rush, you can also say, hey, alpha, and they'll rush. Beta is probably the most important one. It's one we do a lot, and it's one that it's really better practice with a team, but it's basically a coordinated team shot. So in this game, as you've noticed, unlike Arma, where it's like, oh, you line up a shot, you take it, the guy's dead. In this game, we have shields. And normally in a lot of raids, if we're attacking, we have magnums. The magnums kind of like at range, they're just not that accurate. And one guy, it takes 5 shots, including a headshot to kill a Spartan. It takes 7 shots to the body, or 5 shots, including a headshot to kill with the DMR/Magnum. And if we're in a raid and you put some shots on a guy, get his shields weak, here's what he's going to do. He's going to fuck off and get down, and you just wasted your bullets and you've done nothing. If we all team shot together, you can melt a dude. Like if 5 people shoot the same dude in the head at the same time, he's gone. He's erased like that. Before he can even react, he's just dead. So the trick with that is all about the timing. And because like comms and everything, lag and whatnot, we have a system to make sure everyone's firing at the exact same time, which we call the attack pattern beta. So if I say beta, you see like the rocket hog on the left that has the rocket turret on it. If I say attack pattern beta, the right wheel of the rocket hog, you don't shoot it. You zoom in, you get where you can see it, you zoom in, and you say target acquired. So
Okay.
Beta on the right wheel of the rocket hog, target acquired.
Target
acquired.
All right, when I say mark, 3, 2, 1, mark. There you go. And now that's one thing. It's a beauty to see. Like I think that video I showed you of that one raid, and there's like those guys on that rooftop, and suddenly they just get melted by a team shot. That's a beta right there. That is something that to this day we are super good at, and it's a very useful skill. So just keep your ears open. If someone says beta, just one thing. It's kind of advanced, but just make sure when you're doing a beta, when you're doing your target acquired, you don't have to stand out in the open like your goofy stare, like hard scoping. Kind of get like a sense where they're at, and like play cover if you need to. Because imagine if you're on the wall and you see like 8 dudes poke out and stare at you, you kind of know what's coming, don't you? So it's got to be really quick. Let's practice that one more time. Attack pattern beta on the right wheel of the far right Warthog. Target acquired.
Target acquired.
3, 2, 1, mark. There you go. Perfect sync. That's great. All right, now pattern gamma. Gamma is one that's kind of more role play. We don't really use it a lot. You may recall it's basically just a bounding fire. So normally you'll have like your advanced element, you'll have your back element. So for instance, I'll say, I'll practice it with Ouija here. So like Ouija, let's gamma to the front gate. I'm gonna cover for you. You're gonna move on my mark. Covering, go.
I'm moving.
Covering.
All right, cover.
Well,
Covering.
Set. He would say set, and once he tells me to go, I go. So I'm moving, set.
Okay.
All right,
covering.
Moving, set.
All right, reloading. Start covering for me.
Covering.
He's a bit rusty. All right, moving, set. It's a bit rusty, but sometimes if we're having a hard time breaking a base, like if we're just having a hard time moving up in the field, we'll set up a more organized gamma, and that'll be like that kind of like it's just a typical bounding maneuver, really, and it's just all about the call. It's like the moving, set, covering. That way, we're making sure that like we're putting suppression on the base while people move up. It's not one we do a lot. It's kind of clunky, but it's just one we do sometimes if we're having trouble setting up in the field. This way, we can like force the enemy down to get people into positions. So you kind of get the gamma. So your alpha is a hard rush, your beta is a team shot, your gamma is a bounding. And then the last one is attack pattern delta. Whenever we call delta, that just means turnaround. So let's say, let's come outside, Ruben and Ouija. Come out here. There's 2 ways that delta will get used. So let's say we're all in the field as attackers. If we kill a guy out of the base, Ruben, the way a raid works is that all this is free for all. All the spawns are in one place. So if the enemy have the base, let's say we just baited a guy off the wall with an attack pattern beta, he's dead. He's going to spawn behind us in the spawn, which means he wants to get back to base. And how's he going to get back to base? Through us. So let's say I just killed a guy and we're advancing the base. I might say, hey, guys near the gate, delta. And that just means turn around because you have a bad guy behind you. and then you kill him and deal with him.
Okay.
The second way that Delta gets used is, let's say, okay, we're attacking the base, come with me, we're Alpha the base, Alpha the base. All right, Ruben, Delta the gate, Delta the gate. And that would just mean you sit there and lock up that gate because, you don't want your whole team to just like run in the base and all run in the armory because the enemy that you just killed is going to be right out there coming back. So you
Yeah.
don't want them coming in for free. You have a guy pull a Delta on the gate. Yeah, they might not kill him, but at least they're like, hey, they're here, they're trying to push in. I'm slowing them down. Gives your guys time to get the shit, get the equipment, and get out on the wall and play. So that's the two ways Delta gets used. It's either in the field to say they're behind you or telling you to Delta like a wall, Delta the gate, so that you can kind of pull a rear guard and protect. Makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what's your alpha? What are we doing? There's an alpha?
Alpha, we're bum rushing.
All right, what's a delta?
Delta is checking your 6.
All right, what's a gamma?
Gamma is suppressing fire for teammates to get into positions.
All right, and what is your beta?
Beta is a team shot on a designated point, I guess. Point of
All right.
person.
Cool, cool. All right, here's what I want. Ouija, I want you to take two or 3 minutes here. You can take Ruben, run him around Alaska. I want you to quiz him a little bit. Maybe point out a call out, ask him what it is, ask his attack patterns, maybe practice a little bit with him. I got to go take care of something. I will be right back, and we'll get this wrapped up.
All right. Let's go over here.
Okay.
I want you to tell me what this call out is back this way.
Oof, this right here.
No. All right, that one right up there.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know this one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, this is camp.
Camp, yes. All right, camp.
All right, let's try one more up here. Back this way. All right, and what do we call this call out right here?
This is crucifix.
Yep.
Hill.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Crucifixion hill.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Alpha the gate.
Alpha the gate.
All right, Delta. Good. All right. Move a little bit more inside the base. Okay, attack pattern beta on the rightmost hog right tire.
Target acquired.
All right, on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. All right.
There we go.
All right, one more thing I want to show off.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta grab an AR for this. So just grab an AR and then head back up top. Alright. Gonna head over to these sandbags over here. So, with most weapons that are precision based, you'll be able to scope in and shoot while scoped in.
Yeah.
Now, you're not always gonna have one of those. Maybe you're out of magnum ammo and you're stuck with an AR. You can't shoot while aimed in with the AR. But
Yeah.
there is a way to kind of line up a shot with that. So you see those mines on the side of the mountain over there? If you line up the mine directly below the little circle on when you aim at the AR, that little gray bar underneath it, kind of forms a triangle. If you put the mine in the middle of that triangle, it will shoot exactly there. So try lining up the mine in the middle of that triangle and hitting with the AR.
Okay, so you're saying triangle, but you mean the reticle?
No, okay, so when you aim in with the
Yeah,
with the AR. It kind of brings up binoculars. You have the circle in the middle,
yeah.
and then underneath that circle, there's a gray bar. And you kind of want to
Okay.
aim the mine in between those. It kind of looks like a triangle when you form the edges of it. You just want to aim the mine in the middle of those two spots, and it should blow up. There you go.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be helpful when you need some sort of precision if you're out of Magnum or DMR ammo.
Makes me want to put a like a piece of tape on my computer. All right, nice. That's huge.
With enough practice, it'll just become second nature.
All right, gentlemen, I'm back. Are you guys out of here? Y'all in Alaska still? Cool.
Yeah, I'm teaching him how to use the AR at a distance with these mines.
Oh yeah. You're teaching them also the trick that like, so the rendering in this game, you can't see them when you're like not zoomed in, but you like pre-aim, zoom in, and then shoot.
Yeah, once you get far enough away, they stop appearing until you zoom in.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
See, it's really weird, Ruben. I will tell you this. This is actually a core memory for me, like teenage years. I was playing this game. I was a BTB sweat. I don't know if I was actually any good back then. I thought I was good, but you know, people think they're good and they're actually shitters.
Yeah.
But I played with BTB sweat. I was back then on Old Reach. You had all these BTB teams that would form. They weren't clans. Like they'd all have different logos. They didn't have ranks. They're just buddies that would get on the game and play and shit on people for fun. And we'd teabag. Literally, my gamer tag was Lipton Baggers. So I think you know what kind of player I was. Basically, every time we ran into a clan, the clans were usually shitters, and we'd shit on them, and we'd make fun of like, "Oh, you guys are stupid. Why are you in a clan? You're just bad. You're negative. You're easy kills. We love clans because we farm you." But these clans would send messages, like message to all recent players, and I joined one just to troll. And there's this squeaker kid that was in charge, of the little squeaker British kid, and I'm like, "This is great. I'm gonna troll this kid because I'm better at the game than him." But then one night they did a training, and it was like this old Scottish guy, like literally it was a Scottish dude, probably in his 30s. So this old Scottish dude was like his second in command. The Scottish guy was teaching us how to do things, and he showed us that little Alaska climb down there that I showed you. He showed us that, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen it. What? This is crazy. And then follow me. He took us up like this. This is a core memory. Like the clan was shit. I don't even remember any of those people's names. Like they were totally irrelevant third rates. But I remember this very well. And this is the thing about clans. Like you get core content out of this. You can actually climb up here. He took all of us out up here, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen this. This is like esoteric knowledge that I've never seen. Taking him towards the Eagle Ouija if you guys got lost.
Shit.
He's trying to get up this one jump.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh, there we go.
There he
He
goes.
You can imagine, like, up at that point, I'd been playing this game for a couple of years, and I was decent at the multiplayer, but I'd never, like, oh, hold on, you got to sprint this bit. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta watch for that kill boundary timer. Oh, he slipped.
Ooh. So isn't there like a soccer ball or something somewhere?
Oh, we can spawn those in, but it's not just on the map otherwise. Yeah, you got to kind of go left a little bit, like once you're leaving. Oh.
So that's just like the top of the mountain?
Almost.
Oh.
So notice I kind of start from the outside and aim in. Oh, I slid out too. So maybe don't listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Washed old man.
Hey, you did it.
Should I slip?
First try.
Or the alternative here, get on my head, dude. I'll just throw
Okay,
you up
okay.
there. Alright, jump.
This is a Tucson toss.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
You'll get taught, don't worry.
Oh,
no,
dude,
having
that
trouble.
is so awesome. What the hell?
We call
There's
it Tucson.
definitely-
So
Go ahead.
on Old Reach you couldn't do this, but for some reason there's like a coding glitch with MCC where basically the pummel cancel toss will sometimes chuck you like retardedly
Oh,
high. Like
what?
sometimes It can sometimes send you 2 or 3 times higher than a normal toss should. Yeah, run that way. Quick, before the boundary kills you. There's a little divot down here we can hide in. All right, get in here. All right, we just sit here for 10 seconds and wait. But yeah, we call it the Tucson toss because one of the other agents, Agent Tucson, he and I were fucking around on MCC and we were trying to practice our pummel cancels. And he fucking threw me like 4 fucking times high. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so we call it the Tucson toss. And if you do it right, like, for instance, if you look over there, remember that 3-man I told you about? Way over there? That jump, the 3-man jump was called 3-man because on Old Reach, you literally had to have one guy stand on the bottom, another guy jump on him, then he had to jump, and a guy had to get in the middle, and then all 3 of them together had to, like, sync up their pummel cancels to get one guy up. It was called, you had to have 3 men to do 3-man jump. Now, with a Tucson toss, 2 dudes can do it. You don't need 3 chillins for anything anymore, really. All right, follow me up here.
No way. That's crazy, dude.
So we call it the Tucson toss. It's a very, very popular trick we like to do in the raids. I don't know if you could do it on mouse and keyboard. That's why I would prefer controller, because basically you can do what's called a pummel cancel, where you pummel, but you switch your weapon at the same time. So basically it lunges you, but it doesn't do damage. So like try to pummel me, but switch your weapon at the same time. Yeah, it might be hard to do on keyboard.
Yeah.
Iron says it's pretty inconsistent. Oh.
Okay.
Treason.
I did
Treason.
it. I'm sorry.
There you go. It's hard to do on a keyboard, but if you switch to playing on a controller long term, it's super easy to do. It's a very good skill to have.
Okay.
And here, let me go ahead and end it. But yeah, like up there, so that's what's called Eagle's Nest up there. And you can imagine for like teenage me, I didn't even know you could go up to those places. I'm like, what the hell is this, you know? And that was the moment I was like, what? Maybe this clan stuff isn't all retarded.
Seems like a meta spot.
It's got some uses. And let me give you an example. You're talking about like what is a raid base? What is a raid? So let me see if I can find you a base that's like a really good example of what a raid is. Is that your chair? Whose chair?
Yeah, that's my chair. It's my squeaky ass chair, old ass chair I've had for a while.
Let me see. I'm trying to like. I'm just wondering what base I ought to show this man because I got so many and they're all badass. In my opinion, anyway. Maybe because I built half of them, I think that way. Okay, so here's one. I'm going to show you one that's not very like it's on Forge World, but it's very disconnected from Forge World. Like not all raid bases use the terrain.
Now, when doing map selections, how does this go? Is this like 30 minutes on each team's own
So what happens is there's other clans, and it's not like Asylum where there's like a gang mechanic. Like there is no clan mechanic in Halo. Like this is just something people do. We have plans, and so sometimes if we put out polls every week that show like, hey, I can be on at this time. Lately, because of my off days changing, they've been trying to do Thursday, Friday raids, but hopefully with you and more guys in, we can start doing more Saturday, Sunday type events, even though I can't make those. But normally it's gonna be weekend right now. Until the team gets bigger, it's gonna be weekend when we do the events. We do one a week. Usually we try to shoot for 2.
Yeah.
And the way the events work, it's kind of at the moment it's just kind of what we get. It's 1 hour, so like we'll start the game, we'll be running around. Our team will say R when we're in the base ready. They'll say R. I'll move out. A lot of teams cheat and fucking move out of spawn early, but they should wait until we say R to move. The first kill in Reach, there's no timer in Reach. In Infinite, there's timers. It's easy to do, but in this game, we have to run like external timer. We'll say first kill. So basically, like let's say one of them runs out in the open, he gets sniped. That's first kill. We say, all right there, start the timer. 1 hour from that, we play the game, and as soon as the timer goes off, we end the game. And so the whole raid, 8v8, the 8 people are attacking the base. For example, this is our Lincoln Memorial raid base. So the people spawn at one end, and then they have to push all the way up. And
okay.
I believe the way this map, so we have like what are called defending and contesting zones. So where are you guys at right now?
Or up here.
Okay.
I'm at the White House right now.
Okay. It's the Lincoln Memorial. You're in DC, my friend.
Yeah.
So on Lincoln Memorial, this whole, I think, I'm not sure, on Infinite it's a little different because we have Lincoln Memorial on Infinite. It's way better looking. But I think it's this level of the plat. This counts as contesting. So like everything that's this floor and above is considered like the base. Like if an enemy is standing in here, they're contesting the base. We do what's called 2-to-1 ratio, which means if there's all 8 of us in the base and then 4 or more enemies get in, they're contesting, which means like if the game ends and they're all in, but half your team's in, they clearly don't have their shit locked down, right? Like they're letting you in. So that would be a tie. I mean, the raid ends, it's a tie, it's contested. If it's less than half, so it's like if there's 8 of us in and there's only 3 or less of them in, then like we'll call that a win because there's not enough of them to be contesting. Like one guy runs in, that's not enough to lose a raid. If one team has full control of a base, obviously, or has majority control above contesting, then they win. That's how it goes. So we win some, lose some. That's just how it goes. Some bases have what we call defendable area. That means defenders can play, like they can go out and play weapons. So on this map, you see this kind of like line of terrain right here where it like slopes. Everything up here, like with these this is all defendable. Like you could come play out here, but it's not contesting. So like if their whole team pushes up in here, they're not contesting the base. They can play here, you can play here, but it's not contesting. It only matters once they're up on this level. Some bases are like this. A lot of our bases have like defending areas like that. But also a lot of the bases, especially ones we like that other clans use, a lot of them don't have that. A lot of them just have straight up contesting. They'll have like lines and shit on the floor telling you exactly where it's the base and where it's not. So it's usually pretty easy. Like we'll tell you before a raid, we do what's called a scout. Whoever sets up the raid, usually one of the other agents, like Agent Lansing or Tucson. Sometimes we have an army officer named Iron. One of them will set up a raid. They'll go scout the map with the other clan. So like if we're attacking, they'll go look at their bases. Usually a clan will show 2 to 3 bases, kind of like a menu. They'll show you 2 or 3 bases. You'll pick the one you want to raid. And then if they have like other clans have different rules. So like last week we raided a clan, they're 1-to-1 contesting, which means even though there were like 7 of them in base and 5 of us ran in, that would have been contesting and a tie for us. For them, it's a loss on us because we're not 1-to-1. You have to have the same number. It's a bullshit rule, but it's their map, so we go by their rules. On our base, they go by our rules.
So there's no way to actually keep a score in regards to this.
Now there is like a kill feed. Like you will see that like it's a Slayer game type, so you will have like a kill feed, but that's irrelevant. Like it doesn't actually matter. All that matters is just who holds the base at the end. If it's too close to call, there's actually a theater. There's a playback theater you can go into. And so normally one of us in the command after a raid, if we're not sure, we'll go back and we will actually measure out 1 hour from first kill and then check it to see who won. But a lot of raids are usually cut and dry. If they're played right, they're usually cut and dry who won or lost.
A bit of a
decision
making.
No.
There.
But yeah, basically, so we'll have one guy with rocket, and depending on the base, the weapons can be different. And so, as you can imagine, it's very tactical because, like, you have to have, someone on sniper that knows what they're doing, someone on rocket who knows what they're doing. And if you die, you drop the weapon and the enemy can pick it up. So you'll get crazy plays, like, as an attacker where, like, maybe he slipped in and no one saw him. He runs up and back smacks the rocket and then picks it up, and then he kills, like, 3 defenders. And then, like, his team runs in and takes the base. That's the kind of shit that happens in raids that makes it really intense. Like, imagine, how do I put it? You know that hit of adrenaline you get in Asylum when you've been hunting, like bounty hunting, and you find the guy you're looking for, and like you got a position for the gunfight, and you get in the gunfight with him, and you're like initiated, and you're like, shit, I want to get this guy, and then you die, or he dies, or whatever, and then it's like, oh damn, well now it's gonna be like fucking 20 minutes because you got to go re-kit, and he's gonna be gone, and it's like you have like 20 seconds of action, and then 20 minutes of fucking dead time. A raid is the 20 seconds of action, but like 2 minutes of dead time or less. So it's way more intense, but it's only for 1 hour. You get what I mean?
I see. So I like the balancing of it. Like you don't just give everyone a rocket launcher, and that even if someone does get one, there's that chance that that your team could lose it. Like, what would they do? Go take your launcher and go and throw it in the back of like a bush or something?
No. So basically, the idea is that you're trying to take the base for yourself. So if they grab rocket, they're gonna kill you. Now, here's one tactic they're allowed to do. Let's say if you're the attacker, you kill the rocket, you grab it. You
Yeah.
run out of base with it because the enemy still controls the base. You just killed the one guy and got lucky. You take the weapon. What they'll do is they'll call denying the weapon. So in Halo, the way it works, like the weapon, most of the power weapons are set. They won't respawn until it's out of ammo. It's like, come over here. Notice the rockets sitting here.
Okay.
If I pick this up and I shoot all 4 rockets, it will not respawn that rocket until I drop it.
Huh.
Which means if I'm an attacker and I steal the rocket, I could go run out into the field and hide. And now the defenders don't have a rocket, and so my 7 teammates can push the base. And there's actually an example of this. We have another raid base. I told you about Hoover Dam, right? We have a vertibird, a defending falcon, and we lost the base. And so what we did was we had the sniper. The sniper ran and got in the vertibird, and the vertibird just hid in a spot where like the guys that were now defending the enemy team were now defending the base. They couldn't shoot the bird. The bird was just totally safe. Like no one could get to it. So yeah, we're down 2 players because we have the bird and the sniper sitting together. They're not able to participate in the attack. So it's 6v8. It's brutal, but they don't have a sniper or a bird. So it's a lot easier for us to attack them and try to flip. And then once we flipped them, well, then we just dropped the guy back in and got a new snipe. So that's one thing you'll see in Halo is like weapon denial. Also double power weaponing. So for instance, so the shotgun, it's kind of iffy. Our ROE, we actually don't treat it as a power weapon, but most clans do. So keep that in mind. But like the GL, the rocket, the laser, the snipe, this right here, like I'm doing, that's a no-no right here. This is called double power weaponing. You can't do this. You can't pick it up. You can't carry it. You can't backpack it. Now you can do something like this. You could juggle 2 power weapons. if you had to get one to safety, but you can't be like carrying 2. Like you can't do that. That's called double power weaponing. If an enemy sees you doing it, they're gonna bitch and call ROE. So normally, and we'll tell you this also, maybe in multiplayer you can fuck around, but honestly, I would never want to have 2 power weapons because it just limits what you can do. I like to always keep like a DMR or a Magnum because it's just such a handy multi-purpose weapon. I don't like to have 2 power weapons because they limit what the fuck you can do.
Okay.
But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what a raid is. Like once you get in a raid, you'll feel it. I mean, some of them are a lot simpler than this. This map's actually a pretty complex raid base. Has a lot of ways in. That's another thing I'll say about how Enclave raids work is that we have a policy. We actually have trolled a couple of clans on this before, but they'll bitch about our base like, oh, your base is op, your base isn't fun, it plays like shit. And we say, and Ouija, do you know what it is I tell them? Do you know?
Defend our base. We'll let you defend our base.
Yeah, we say we would never put you on a base that we would not love to attack ourselves. And so if you think our base is an op piece of shit, you can defend our base from us. And only one clan has ever accepted that offer. And can you guess what happened to them? They got shit on so bad. And it is that video. Did I make you watch the video, Ruben? It was the one with that big star fort. Those guys.
Shit.
Those guys.
Probably have to look at it again.
Well, yeah, basically those guys, they talked mad shit on our bases, and we said, okay, defend our base. They're like, okay, and we shit on them and put a video. And ever since then, clans never will, like, we'll say, hey, you want to defend our base? We're like, no, we don't. Like, why not? You afraid of getting exposed? Here's an example. So here's an example. So the attackers will get like these needle rifles right here. They only get 2. You know, they don't get a bunch of them. But so like they have a couple of needle rifles. There's some vehicles over here, like some Revies. Come over here. I'll show you the Revy right here. This thing's kind of a piece of shit, but it's really good for like just flash banging because.
Oh shit! I keep trying to hop in, not steal it.
This side. There you go. So this base is one of our most basic, like I guess you could say traditional raid bases called Dowitcher.
Okay.
So this one obviously is like a smaller little base. There's only 2 ways to get to it. You can either go across North Sandbar or go South Sandbar and come up the coastline. But like you can very clearly see, like once you're inside, like you're in the base, you're out of base. You're in base, like there's no gray area. You're in base, you're in base.
Yeah.
And you come in here, like look, there's an armory in here, so you can see what your armory is.
I like the way this one's set up. It's pretty nice.
And so here's a rule right here. So this needle rifle I got, this is what's called an attacking weapon. Okay. Once you have the base, like let's say you can pick it up, like if you die, you're in spawn, you can pick it up, use it to fight your way back. You can't just sit out in the field. Like if you're a defender, your team has the base. You can't just sit out there killing people. You have to like make an effort to get out of spawn and come to base. You can't be running around killing people. Some sweats in other clans, we actually bitch at them because they will just deliberately kill themselves out of base to go fuck with us in the field. We say, we'll call a strike on them for that. If you're out there, just try to get back to the base. You can steal a vehicle, you can steal a gun. Once you get to base, though, like if you have the Revy, you can't sit there and defend with the Revy. You got to get out. If you have the needle rifle, you can't go up on the wall and kill it. You got to come in here and drop it for something else, like an AR or a gun, whatever. Because every second you're holding that gun, it won't spawn for them. So you're denying them equipment. And the way I balance, like this is a base that I built. The way my bases are built, they're meant to be. You have to use the equipment, like especially that big Star Fort Morgan. You have to move all the guns and shit in a smart way. If you're lacking it, you're gonna have a hard time taking the base. So that's why it's important to like not steal their equipment and hold it, because then the base really does become like unfair because they don't have the equipment. They can't. It's very hard to flip it. But like here's an example for like I try to give them ways to counter. So, like they have magnums. If we use the Falcon right there, they can team shoot the Falcon if the Falcon's not careful. So if I'm a really good pilot. If I'm flying it smart, I can keep it up a long time. But once they get it damaged, if it gets on fire, we have to land it and blow it up. It takes 3 minutes for it to respawn. I have it set to 3 minutes, which is the longest respawn in Reach. 3 minutes, we have no air support. They can attack the base and get up close to it. So you kind of get the idea with this base. If you're attacking it, you don't want to just rush the base. You want to team shoot that bitch first. And once it's down, then you push the base for 3 minutes. You kind of get there's some strategies. You got to play it smart. There's also what's called a focus rifle. It's kind of like an alien sniper that like hoses you with a beam. And they can get one. It's on one of these towers out here. You can get the focus. They can grab that, rotate it back, and then they get up on that mountain. And look, it has high ground over the whole base. They can shoot you from anywhere and fry you up.
Yeah.
So, like a smart team will put that focus rifle somewhere. They'll have those Revies mortaring the base, and it's probably not going to kill anyone. But Ouija will tell you when the mortars are hitting the wall, it like flashbangs your screen, and it's really loud, and it makes your screen shake, and it's just like a distraction. So imagine you're getting sniped at by that fucking beam gun. The whole time you have guys on that hill over there, like cross-shotting you with the needle rifle, trying to get headshots on you. And then you're also getting flashbanged. Like that sort of shit, a smart team can coordinate that, and it gets brutal to defend. I think Ouija's like second or first Enclave raid was on this base in 2020.
Very early one for sure.
We put Bro on this wall. You ever watch Starship Troopers, Ouija? Not Ouija, but Ruben, you know Starship Troopers?
Shoot, I've probably seen it a long time ago. That's the one with the bugs.
The
right?
bugs. You know that bit where it's like they're looking over the wall and the horde of bugs is like climbing over the wall? That's what this wall. This is the south wall of Dowitcher. We have a meme from 2020. It's like the bugs coming over the wall with fucking like Halo helmets on the bugs. Because that's what this wall is like. Because they can climb. Literally, look at this, right? A guy can get on this rock and just climb right in. Like that's an entrance to the base right there. They can get in. But like you kind of get the idea what a raid entails. Like you think we throw you into a raid, you think you can kind of catch on pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so.
Badass. Here, before I forget, let me give you your roles. So you are.
At the end of the day, it's basically just holding a base for an hour, and if you don't start with the base, taking a base and then holding it for an hour.
So wait. So attackers, defenders, but first one to hold that base.
No, so when the game starts, attackers and defenders are already set, and the defenders will run to base, and then once they're ready, they'll type in chat that they're ready, and then once the attackers are also ready, then the attackers will start heading towards the base and try to take it from the defender. And, if the attackers manage to wipe out all the defenders, then they're defenders.
Yeah, and they get pretty chaotic, these raids. If it's not a clean flip.
You mentioned...
If you want to get up on this wall, I can show you the blinding effect of this thing.
Go ahead, Ruben, say your thing, though.
Shoot, I honestly forgot. I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, imagine
it off the
having
wall,
two of these just artillery you while you're getting rushed and shot at by a sniper. It's not fun.
Here, Ruben, quick, get in the vertibird. We're gonna kill this enemy. Get in. All right, lead him. Start spraying him. Like lead and burst shots and lead. Longer bursts, longer bursts.
First strike.
There you go. So you can just imagine a Dowager raid is just this bird flying around, gunning down like people as they attack and shit, trying to cover the base. And the guys in the base are screaming like, "We need support! What are you doing, bird? We need support! Get over here!" They're like at the wall. Kill them at the wall.
What is this back here? In that
Oh, this is all just like decorative to make the map area look a little less empty. Like this is meant to be like an energy shield. You can get past this shit to like the others. Like you can climb Alaska, but it's meant to dissuade people from just randomly going back there and climbing easy Alaska. You know.
Okay.
Well, you getting the idea of what a raid is, though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope you should be rolled in. By the way, you should be able to see the rest of the server now. So you'll see like the announcements, the main chat. You'll see that there's some shit going on in here. There's VCs and all that. If you look in the polling place area, there should be a channel called Polling Place. You'll be able to see the polls out for the week, and you can let Lansing. You can react to it to show Lansing because he's the one setting up the raids right now. You can let him know what days you're available. That way, he knows he can set up a raid. Because like if a day only has like 5 reacts or something, that's not enough for a raid team. We need like 7 or 8 for a raid team. And so if there's enough people, he'll be like, okay, I'll set up a raid and lock it in. But if people don't, then he's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do a raid that day. So I know you work a lot, but whenever you think you're free and you want to do a raid, just react to that day and boom, bing, bang, boom. And also, it's not even just raids. Like sometimes you'll see guys in VC, they'll get on and just play BTB together and fuck around, play custom games, have fun. Something to do, you know?
Yeah.
I was signed up for this Sunday in the poll, but then I remembered that I have a flight on Sunday and I'm going to be gone for a week, so.
Damn, brutal. What is it with, like, we promote a guy and it's like, actually, I can't do anything now I'm promoted, thank you. Every time.
It's only going to be a week.
Mr. President, a second vertibird is approaching the pillar.
Oh yeah, shit.
Suicide.
God damn.
Damn.
There's been a second vertibird, Mr. President.
Now, y'all said that y'all play Infinity quite a bit.
So Halo Infinite right now we're kind of not playing. We just don't. So here's the problem with our organization. I'll be very candid with you, Ruben. Kind of like how I was honest with FSO. So the problem with Enclave right now is that we're very small. We have a very bad time recruiting. So most of like the clan community, how do I say it? It's like they're all kind of tainted in it's like the Asylum community, right? You wouldn't want to recruit gang kids from other gangs. Like they're not role players. They just want to shoot and have fights, and they don't give a fuck about the FSO. Like you wouldn't want them in there. Yeah. It's the same thing on here. There's all these clans that are basically just talent agencies. They don't give a fuck about the culture. They don't care about rules. They just want to have events every day, and they would not jive with the way we do things. We've tried to recruit them. They come in, they leave in a day. They're like, why don't I have 15 raids a day? Why don't I do this or that? And they just leave. So we really try to recruit people that are like either from other games or that are newer that would appreciate being trained and, get them into the team. But it's just hard to find new people there's not really new people on Halo.
Yeah. I think you should consider getting FSO pulled into you.
I don't know how many of them would be interested in it, but I mean, if you want to try to offer to get some of them in, I'm down for it. We'd be happy to train them up and shit. Like we need because the problem is like on Infinite, we have technically in the server, we have like a lot of old dudes that are like really good shooters that play Infinite. But the problem is they run a comp team, like playing Halo Infinite ranked against other comp teams. And they basically don't give a shit about doing clan activity right now. So there's only, and like a lot of the guys on the Reach side, like we got a guy named Bacon, a guy named Classy, they don't want to play Infinite. They hate Infinite. I don't really like Infinite. I'm better at Reach. I'm shit at Infinite. They would rather play Reach. So if I say, hey, let's do a raid on Reach, you'll get 7 people will react like, hell yeah, I'm into it. If you go on Infinite and say, hey, I want to set up an Infinite raid, half of those people are going to be like, no, I'm not interested. I uninstalled. I'm not going to play Infinite. And then any of the guys that do play Infinite are like, oh, we can't do it. We're doing comp. We're doing a comp tourney. We're doing a comp tourney. So we're kind of in a spot right now where we just can't do Infinite events until I get the Reach team built up where I want it to be. That's kind of the priority because we can do Reach events. We're just gonna do Reach events. Once we get that stable, maybe we'll try to restart the Infinite because we had a lot of badass maps on Infinite too. And Infinite maps look really good. The game is shit, but the maps look good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty unique, man. Like it's got some history behind it. So I think like still upholding to some degree what old clans used to do is pretty unique in itself. So there's definitely something that y'all are doing here that other groups definitely aren't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we did have like a brief shutdown in 20, like for one, I'd say for what was it, like 3 weeks, Ouija, we were like shut
like
down.
a month at most.
Not even a whole month. We were like not officially doing shit. We tried to do like a merge with this clan that we were allies with, and because like we were doing really bad. Like we had no recruits, we weren't able to pull it for events. We all had a meeting. We're like, okay, let's merge with our ally because they had tons of members and they looked really active, right? And then we joined them. And we're looking around, and they had no calendar. Like we had a weekly training calendar. We probably like, oh, we're doing trainings this day. We're doing raids on the weekend. We're doing that. Like we had a whole fucking organization. We joined their clan. They had no fucking calendar. The only pre-planned event was a fucking BTB. Like a month later, they had nothing going. And we're like, so when are we doing training? We don't do training. What? When are we doing events? Well, we'll do events when we do. Like, what do you mean? When you do? What do you mean? And we're sitting there for like a week and a half, like. Raids, any events, and they're like, just be patient, we'll do it. It's like wow, we fucked up. These guys don't do shit. What the fuck? They're probably only getting on the game doing things because we were asking them to get on the games and do shit. Like we were making them active, not the other way around. So we restarted this. But technically, from a certain point of view, we're the oldest running clan in Halo because there was a big clan called Navcom. They'd been around since 2012. They shut down earlier this year. So we're technically the oldest running organization. I think the second oldest is like what, 2016, 2017 SOR. What are they like, 2018 or something like that? I don't know, but
I couldn't tell you.
We're the oldest. We're 11 years of Enclave. By the way, we got bro on Golden Gate Bridge raid base right here. You ever played Homefront? You ever played Homefront? Shitty old game.
Played MW2, the bridge.
Yeah. But there's a game at the same time. It's called Homefront, and the ending mission of Homefront, you're fighting on like the dilapidated Golden Gate Bridge, and this base is heavily inspired by that.
Oh, yeah.
Literally raiding on Golden. It's brutal. So on this map, most of the fighting happens on the surface, but there's also an entire underdeck down here. But it's like not really got a lot of cover. Like it's meant to be the alternate route, but it's kind of brutal. The armory's down here as well. So we always have a guy, usually the Rockets, will just sit right here and just watch the underdeck the whole raid. And it's so I have my best friend. It was like years ago.
Dude.
He was down here just watching the underdeck for like a whole hour. Well, I think Ouija, you might have been. It was like Blood Seraph. So it was like a Squeaker clan, and they were attacking the top. And the whole raid, like, he only killed, like, 3 people. Like, no one came down here. The whole raid, they're just rushing the top over and over. And you just hear mortars and explosions. And you hear, like, the comms of the team. They're like, oh, they're rushing. They're coming in. They're rushing. And you just hear boom, 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 boom. And you're seeing, like, dead bodies fall over the side. You're seeing destroyed vehicles come tumbling off the side. He's just looking at it like, huh?
You recorded that, didn't you?
I found this.
Yeah, that's on his channel.
I found this cheeky exploit right here.
Where you
at? Intentional?
Where at?
What is this?
Oh, he knows about he knows about the jump up to get into the vehicle from the under.
Yeah, who did this?
Yeah, that's not on purpose, but that is an exploit. We usually just leave that. We just ignore it. Like, just leave it there as something to do. We try not to exploit our bases if we can, but we leave it in just in case.
Just
There's
in
also another
case.
exploit. If you,
Hell yeah.
come back down here. I'll show you another exploit. By the way, if you come down here,
Okay.
this ramp is not the only way down here. If you come back here,
Ah, okay. Somebody put this in.
I put this in.
Oh, I like it. No, I like it. It reminds me of the crane on Modern Warfare.
And also look at this. You can rat under the stage and hop into the tank from underneath. I think.
Yeah, a lot of cheeky spots on this. Oh, you did good. This is
Well, let me show you some of the. This map has a lot of attacking equipment too. So like the tank and the bird. So some of these bases like this have a tank and a bird, but they're both 3-minute respawn, and you're only allowed to have one up at a time. So this tank's kind of shit on this map. It doesn't have very good aim, and it's stationary.
okay.
But so you normally run bird. But let me show you the attacking shit they get. So they get the focus rifle to snipe at base. They get needle rifles. They get like revies and ghosts to push the top with. They get a fuel rod, which is like a shitty alien rocket launcher, and it has like shit range. Like it'll. What's up?
I think you left it behind.
Yeah, I'm still down here.
I thought that was him in the bird. That was
No,
you, Ouija?
no.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Man abandoned. Man
You
abandoned.
put some thought into this, dude. You did good. Okay, so you were mentioning like they have a few needle rifles.
Oh yeah, so they have access to get up here on Montana, but they like you see this rock, they can get up here above our base. But see, like they have weapons like this yellow gun. It's called a fuel rod. Go ahead and grab that fuel rod right there, like an alien rocket. See the yellow gun right there, yeah. Now hop in.
Oh, the meta.
No, I'm gonna show you some meta right here. Check this out. So some of the weapons have limited ranges in the game.
Okay.
So I want you to ignore that thing you just looked at. Hop out right here at the little tree. Aim at the base with that fuel rod and just shoot. Like shoot at the tank. Shoot at the tank. Shoot a whole salvo at the tank.
Oh, I gotta go higher.
Yeah, so this has a lot of drop to it, kind of like Arma. The regular guns are hit scan, like the AR, the DMR, the sniper, those are hit scan, but like these projectile weapons like this are projectile. But notice, it's kind of like flak. Like notice the fuel rod, it doesn't quite reach, it gets like almost to the wall and blows up. See? Oh, is it hitting the stage? Oh,
It hit the tank.
oh, but it's like, notice how it blew right up above the tank. Like you gotta get very close to hit. Like notice how to like explode over it.
Yeah.
He's fucking that tank up.
But come here, come back here. Let me show you this. This is a funny little meme device that I gave the attackers. So this is a turret on top of a truck. It's very janky and you have to be careful. You drive this piece of shit, get in the turret. Hop on top and get in the turret.
Oh shit.
Fucking redneck fuel rod. Alright, start shooting. Hey, hold it down, it's automatic, hold it down.
Oh, this is awesome.
Alright, now here, get out of the turret. Ouija, get in the turret. Hold fire, but just stay in the turret, Ouija.
Oh.
Come down here, Ruben. I want you to get the experience right here.
Oh, you want me down there on the bridge?
Yeah, gently work your way down the cliff here. There's like little cliff faces.
Oh,
There you go.
fallen. I lost you. Oh yeah, let's do it. I want to see this.
Also, these barriers respawn after a while. These little wood barriers, but they're destructible. So like this first wall, like I was saying, defendable. So this first wall is defendable, and the second wall is contesting. Here, get ready. Start shooting at us. Just start spraying at us, Ouija. Get inside. We're under fire.
Oh shit.
No, get inside. Get inside quick.
Oh, this wall's. Oh shit! I almost got hit. Can you see us from there?
Not really, but if you keep shooting at me, I'm gonna figure out where you're at.
about to hit us.
Uh-oh.
You're about to hit him.
Well, you blew up the van, but I'm still going.
Oh shit.
Almost. There I
There
go.
you go.
Isn't that crazy? Like, also imagine that, but having like that focus rifle sniping down at you, having people pushing up the bridge shooting at you with vehicles. Like, it gets crazy.
Oh fuck.
Damn, just ran his ass over. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I didn't think there was a
Game
round in that.
over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, most of the Covenant ground vehicles can just boost, so. But also, you can get run over by pretty much any of the ground vehicles. Or air vehicles if they're low enough.
Alright, well, I definitely want to do a raid, but I do gotta go. It's 3 a.m. and I gotta get up and take my kids to the school bus in like 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then I gotta clock
Damn.
in at 11.
That's brutal.
So sleep for 2 hours, take them to school, and then or to the bus, down the driveway, if anything, and then sleep for another 3 hours. Kind of sucks right now, having to do it.
That's
like
brutal.
this. Hey, I mean, you know, I work from home, so maybe in the meantime I'll sneak in some matches on Halo. Try to get the clan tag.
Remember, you don't gotta do it alone too. Like, just go in the barracks and just say, "Hey, does anyone want to play with me?" And someone will probably join you because these guys all love to play Halo.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, thanks for hopping on, Ruben. I hope you enjoyed. You did great. I can't wait to get you in the raids because it's honest. Like, it's not. I know it's not Arma 3 Asylum, but it's. I think you're gonna find it's a comparable snack. It's a comparable activity for sure.
Yeah, niche. Niche.
Yeah.
Well, it's became a niche, but I guess it probably always has been to some extent, right? But yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna eat a kebab and then pass out. So
Doner kebab from Kavala Market.
well, it's like a wrap actually. What is it
Okay,
called?
so you got that. It's a
Shawarma.
red burger wrap. Okay.
Yeah, I got a shawarma in the fridge right now. It's probably
Mm.
cold, but or it is cold, obviously. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go.
Later, dude.
Later.